Hey YouTube, it has been quite a while. It's Jen here, and it's been a year since I've posted to this channel, and it's crazy. But I have good reason, guys. I have good reason, so I'm here today to give you an update on my life.
Love is you. Love is you. Love is you. Love is you. Love is you.
So I have some notes here, so I will refer to my notes. So first of all, I'm so happy to be back, and I'm hoping to keep this up and be back frequently to talk with you guys. I've missed making videos. I haven't made any videos on any of my channels, and 2017 I'm really hoping to be able to put the time into doing that. But it's been a very tough year for me, and so there's a reason why I haven't really done anything. So I'll go through my list here, and excuse me, but I'm home today, I'm relaxing, and I just didn't want to get super extra and do my hair and all that kind of stuff. So here we are. So first things first on my list here, the first 6 months of the year was killer for me. It was really, really, really hard. You guys know when I left off, we were talking about fibroids and all kinds of things going on in that area as far as fertility. And this year, my fibroids OD'd, like they went crazy on me. I was having a really, really tough time. My periods got crazy heavier than what I had told you guys in the past, and so much more painful that I couldn't even get out of the bed for days. It was so severe. I mean, I was wearing multiple pads, stuffing my pants with toilet paper, lining my bed with towels and everything, and I had to stay in bed. I was on bed rest. I could not move minimum 3 days out of the month due to my period. It was tough. So it got to the point where I couldn't really work that much. My business, was starting to suffer because I was having to go through this every single month for multiple days. And then I have a freelance job that I was doing, and I was also missing days from that because it was getting so severe. One day when I was in my kitchen getting ready to cook, I had gotten there in the morning. So on top of the fibroids and all this stuff, there are some other things that started to happen because of it, because I wasn't really taking very good care of myself. And one day I went into the kitchen and I basically fainted, passed out, blacked out for a couple of minutes. So I had to leave and go to emergency care, and they prescribed me with anxiety. They gave me all kinds of pills and things like that, and it was crazy. So that was scary. But did I slow down? No, she didn't. Kept on going, but still struggling. So it was really, really hard to get things done. Then later down the line, I was having my period, and it was crazy that I was crying so much I couldn't even get comfortable. I couldn't sit up, I couldn't lay down, I couldn't be on my knees, I couldn't do anything. My husband got really scared, called my dad, who was a doctor. My dad came over, he started checking me and stuff. They took me to the emergency room. I ended up in the hospital for 8 days, and it ended up being because of kidney problems. I ended up getting stents in my kidneys, in my urethras. No, ureters. Sorry, urethras is vagina. Ureters are the tubes from your kidneys. So my ureters, I got 2 stents put into those to open them up because my fibroids were so big and pushing out that they were pushing against my bladder and squeezing against the ureters. And so the flow wasn't happening, and that's where the lower part of my back was really hard, really uncomfortable. And I thought it was because of my period, but it was actually no. My period, my fibroids affecting my kidneys. So it was crazy. I never in my life experienced that kind of pain. If my father didn't come and my father and husband didn't convince me to go to the hospital, I probably wouldn't have gone to the hospital because I'm stubborn like that. But who knows what would have happened. I ended up having signs of renal failure, which is basically kidney failure. So if I didn't go at the time that I went, I could have had full-on renal failure, and that would have been huge. Another problem. So was in the hospital for 8 days because of that. Came back home, still severe issues with my fibroids, but the doctors were like, you need to get the surgery, you need to get the surgery. So went, finally scheduled my surgery. I had my fibroid surgery. So I had fibroids in my uterus, 3 huge ones that were pushing out, filling up my cavity, pushing outwards, some that were on the outside of my uterus. All that was removed. So then my doctor said, don't try to get pregnant until November, December. He was saying pushing for December. I had the surgery in the summer. He really wanted me to heal for about 6 months. So I had the surgery, I had all of that, and so the first 6 months of the year, insane. So I committed to myself to the second half of the year, focus on my health, get my life in order, take care of myself. I put my business on hiatus. I really got into running, biking, and yoga. Over this past year, I've ended up losing 50 pounds, much more healthier. I also ended up getting my yoga certification, so I'm a certified yoga instructor now. And I just really, really stayed focused on my fitness and my health. On top of that, other things that happened in a year within our little family, me and my husband, his mother passed away, so that was like another thing to deal with, being the wife and the spouse of someone who's had a family member pass away, especially a parent, is really hard. So that was very stressful, and still kind of dealing with that, but much better. So that was like a big hard hitter on top of me struggling this year. It was really stressful for my husband, but we're definitely working through it, getting through it, and getting better. And on top of that, we also moved. My husband works. I used to live in Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. We now live in Westchester County, upstate New York. My husband works up here, and it's been like really tough for him to commute 2.5 hours to work and 2.5 hours back every day. He was doing that for over a year. So we finally just picked up and moved out of Brooklyn, which was so hard for me for so many reasons. But because I love Brooklyn, and also because my business was established there and everything. So we're here now. We've been here for 2 weeks now. And now I have to start my business all over again. So I've been working on marketing plans and things that I need to do, and researching things so that I could start building back up here where we are now. My freelance job is mainly still in the city. So now I do the commute a couple of times a week. But it's only a few times a week, so it's okay. So now toward the end of the year, I've turned around a lot from the first half of the year. I had my fibroid surgery and got cleaned out and healthy, and my periods were bliss compared to what it was before. They were bliss. Now, after the surgery, we moved. Big stressful thing, because me getting rid of my business, putting everything in storage, getting rid of our house, moving to a new place. We're renting an apartment now so that we could see how we feel about this area, and exploring and hoping to buy a house in a year or two. With all that said and all that change and the complete turnaround, the most joyous part of this whole entire story is that yesterday I found out I was pregnant. I bet you guys didn't see that coming. But found out yesterday. I kind of already knew because I had a missed period. I was 6 days in with a missed period. I had a certain feeling, and so yesterday morning I got up and took a pregnancy test, and it was positive. Again, I got up this morning and took another pregnancy test, and it was positive. Set up my first appointment, and now 2017 we will be on that journey. So I'm hoping to come back to this page and use this page as a way to kind of document that journey. No one knows except for us, my husband and I. And also I joined a community. Our baby will be due in August 2017. So I joined a community online on Nurture. Not online, an app. It's called the Glow app by Nurture. So I joined a group of girls who are also due around the same time to chat with, because those are the only people I could talk to. And you guys, this channel is still a secret channel, so hopefully no one I know comes across this before I make the official announcement. I am 5 weeks and 2 days along, according to my app. And I can't wait to go to the doctor and get the official, get the sonogram, get all that stuff, blood work. But to this point, I am, according to our pregnancy test, and I feel it. So I definitely know that I am, and so it's exciting. So hoping to share this journey with you all. And the cool thing about this pregnancy is, like I told you, we've been here for 2 weeks now, and conceiving our baby was probably one of the last things we did before leaving our beloved Brooklyn. So we call our baby BK for Baby Brooklyn. So that's the nickname, and I hope to keep you guys up to date on Baby BK and how I'm doing, how hubby is doing, who is super ecstatic about this news. Let me tell you, this guy has been wanting and talking about it regularly. And so now he's super happy that it is happening. So hope to be back to share some more news. Hopefully the next video will be my first doctor's appointment. So please comment below. Let me know how you guys are doing, where you're at. I need to catch up on videos and see where everybody's at. And I'll comment on your videos once I get up to it. But this is a one-take video. I'm not really doing any editing, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it up. We're at, 11.5 minutes. That's pretty decent. So let me go now, and I'm happy to be back. Happy to share a quick summary of the year and the good news with you guys. It feels so good to be able to say it out loud, and not on a text to a group, but out loud and say it to other people who hopefully will be just as happy as I am. So until next time, guys.